What's up everyone, it's just Blaze89. In today's video I just thought I'd give my first impressions on the multiplayer for Call of Duty World War 2. Overall I enjoy it. I think it's better than the last few years have been. It's definitely good to have it back to boots on the ground. I enjoy the World War 2 setting, and I like pretty much all the maps. Not keen on Arkham, but other than that I like all the maps. Um, the downside to it though, the big downside at the minute, the servers are still terrible. Um, it's not too bad if you're not in a party, but it's still not great. And it's really bad if you're in a party. I mean, you have a lot of time waiting in between matches. Sometimes you can be waiting 10 minutes after a game's ended for the next game to start. Um, Also, headquarters doesn't really bother me, but it's empty 9 times out of 10. It's not working properly in that sense. But basically, the only issues I have with it are the connection issues. Also, I've noticed a slight problem where there's a bit inconsistency with the tick rate of the servers, because sometimes you can take a lot less bullets to kill someone than other times. Basically, sometimes I can be firing at someone. There's no lag like round the corners, shooting round corners type lag, but there is lag in the sense that in some games you can be shooting at someone and they're dying, and people are dying pretty quick. It's only taking a few bullets to kill them. Another time it seems like it's taking 100 hit markers before they die. It's taking a lot longer. So I do think there's some connection issues there, because the time to die seems to vary wildly sometimes from one lobby to another. I don't know if you've noticed that, but a lot of people have noticed it and have said about it, and I've seen quite a few videos commenting on it as well. I don't know if you have. Let me know in the comments down below. Obviously, all of this will probably be sorted by the time Christmas comes round, and those of you who haven't got the game have got it. Um, it's just going to be a case of patching it, I suppose. But outside of the bad stuff there, on the good side, I like the idea of the headquarters. I think the 1v1 in the pit's awesome, and it's a good way to kill time. It's also good that you can watch people doing it from just standing there in the headquarters watching them. I like the fact that you can do things like practice with the score streaks and on the shooting range and challenge people to shooting challenges and stuff like that in headquarters. As I say, I like all the maps pretty much. I'm unsure where I stand on divisions. I still kind of think I preferred it when it was the good old pick 10 and things like that. With perks and that, but you kind of still got perks with your divisions, and as you level it up you get more perks with it, so in a way you get more perks from divisions than you do through having perks sort of thing, but it's not as free. There's not as much freedom in what you want. But I can't say that it's a terrible thing. Some people have said, is it game breaking? I don't think it's a game breaker. I just think it's going to take some getting used to. um, but yeah, so as I say, on the whole, I think it's a great game. I'd definitely recommend go and get it. It's going to be a lot better once they fix the servers, of course, because at the minute that's the only issue I have is, as I say, the occasional issue with lag and just time it takes to get a game. Sometimes can still be pretty bad a few days after launch. Not as bad as it's getting better, but it's still nowhere near where it should be. Um, but yeah, as I say, everything else about it is positive. The gameplay itself is really enjoyable. I'm finding it slightly harder than other Call of Duties to get the big kill streaks. But I think that's mainly just down to getting used to the maps and the class setups, and also the sprint out time is slower on this than it has been on any other Call of Duty. By that I mean the time it takes to come out of a sprint and pull your gun up and get the shot off. It takes a little bit longer to get aim down sights after you come out of a sprint than it does on other Call of Duties. You can remedy that to a degree with quick draw and I can't remember what the other one is. One of the classes, I can't remember which division, one of the divisions gives you quicker walking speed as well with it whilst aiming down sights. But yeah, so on the whole, it's a bit rambling, but on the whole, I think it's first impressions, it's great, and its only downfall really is connection issues. To be fair, other than that, I don't have any issues, other than the fact that they promised us dogs, and there is no dogs, and that's a bit of a wounder. I think dogs is the best kill streak in all Call of Duties, and I think it's would be really good to see them in this. Hopefully they bring it in future, but we'll see. So that's my first impressions of Call of Duty World War 2 Online. Let me know what you think if you've played the game. If you haven't, I hope this gives you an idea of what it's like at the minute. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. If you're new, subscribe for more Call of Duty videos. It's all this channel's going to be doing. I'll be putting out hopefully one every day, but if not, at least one every other day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.